Hello, everybody, and welcome to another amazing show. I'm one of your amazing hosts, Block.studios.
I'm Ethan the Artisan.
I'm BrickingUpBrad.
And I'm Matt Mellish.
Oh, why my thing just froze? Totally froze on me. I have no idea.
Guys,
Sorry,
all right, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this.
save it.
And we are the Stud Buds.
Oh. No. What?
My head,
one of those shows. It's gonna be one of those shows.
I did not click any of that.
Here's what ended up happening. Brad and I pressed it at the exact same time because I was trying to beat him to it. And then you had lagged out because you had pressed it. And then it finally came on and it ended it.
Oh,
yes.
Sorry. This is what I'm talking about. I have no idea what is going on with my stuff right now.
You are lagging out of control.
I'm pulling a full Ethan.
Oh, am I good?
You're good.
You're
surprisingly
surprisingly Ethan's
I'm good
compared
That is
to
awesome.
Zane.
Oh, that's
Are we able to stop the local recording?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Just keep talking. Someone start talking.
Okay, well, everybody, we have an
um,
amazing show planned for you. I'm trying to talk, but I'm frozen. So, you know what? Let's just how about we fix the problem?
Zane, how about someone else talk if you're the one who's frozen?
Oh, sorry. Look, I made it better. Look, I'm just a blob circle just talking away now.
There we
For
go.
our audio users, Zane shut off his camera.
I turned it off because I'm annoyed, and it's one of those days, and I just ruined the beginning of the show. So I apologize. Oh, we're at 2 Block Studios.
Oh yeah.
I'm Block Studios too.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I just removed myself.
I'm just gonna stay here.
All right, guys. Let's get this show on the way. It's been a crazy week. I mean, this week's already starting off with insanity. I guess Ethan, you would start since Zane would ask this question. How is your week with Lego wise?
Thank you, Brad.
My week, I
got you.
couldn't tell you if I did anything. Did I show the seahorses last week?
Yes.
I think I did.
They're very cool.
I showed the crab.
Yep. So you have nothing this week. That is what I'm
crabby.
Are
you crabby?
Wait. I built something. I built some of the coolest sets ever. I built the Lord of the Rings brickheads.
Oh my
the best
gosh.
GWP ever.
Oh, there you go.
If I showed you all this, you would have no idea if Frodo wasn't right next to it. Like this is a baby.
That looks like a baby. It's just got a diaper on, and
Yeah.
Kind of looks like you, Ethan. I'm not gonna lie.
It's sad.
That-
It's very sad that was how Lord of the Rings returned to Lego in 2023.
That was
Yes.
not a great start for it.
Not a great start. But I think that was planned in that fashion because they knew people would go out and buy those sets, even just being a Lord of the Rings fan to support it, not knowing that they were also going to have something like Rivendell in the waiting room to come out and show.
Yeah, which
Did
is
people buy it though? It's a gift with purchase when you buy a set.
I think
Yeah,
people bought
they
it,
came out
but not
beforehand.
enough people bought it. Like
Yes.
it wasn't, and I think they're just like, well, we don't have a gift with purchase, brickheads, and not even the good ones.
But could you imagine if Rivendell came out and then the brickheads came out? Nobody would have bought the brickheads.
Oh, nobody.
But since they came out beforehand and they were Lord of the Rings, people wanted to support the theme, so they sold some, but obviously they didn't sell well. So that was your week, Ethan. Anything?
A lot of good parts on these. I honestly will probably take them apart. Look at all that dark green.
What are you gonna?
But that
what
was
are you gonna use?
my week. I built these yesterday. I guess I didn't have a big Lego week. But yeah.
Dang.
What about
You
you,
know, content?
Mr.
Okay,
Did I post a video? I don't remember. I've been so out of it lately.
someone sounds like they're an airplane right now, but
It's
I
Zane. It's Zane.
I do?
Yes, your mic
switch
is
your
not
mic.
on.
yeah. No, just go to StreamYard and it switched your mic settings on you. Okay, so I want you guys to take a guess about how many orc CMFs are in this bag.
Add 3
my.
to it for when I see you.
Just gonna give you guys guess in the comments.
I feel like this is one of those like middle
Better?
school challenges
Yes,
where you have to
something.
guess how many jelly beans are in the jar.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's
Okay.
what
Okay. 23. 23.
I think more. I think. I wish I could measure it. Actually, maybe not. I'm gonna go
200.
30. Locking it in. 30. Zane, how many?
200.
It was none of the guesses.
was-
It was closest with 23. It was actually it's 25 orc CMFs in here. Thanks to my good friend Brick, who I'm about to send his package out here actually probably Friday because I think I can get to the post office while I'm
So
not
those are just the new ones this week.
out.
Is that just the new ones this week?
Just
Yeah,
this week?
I kind of didn't buy any since last week. No, straight up. This is
So how
this
many orcs do you have in total?
the new CMF orcs, it's like
Just the CMF.
60 with all of my orc collection. It's like over 100.
Wow. Why is Matt crying?
I don't know. I'm curious.
Oh, I
now.
bought 25 this week, and you know, I
Okay,
haven't
hold
been
up, hold
buying
up,
them
hold
in
up,
a
hold up.
while. The last time
Hold
I got
up.
them was
Hold up.
last week.
I got one last week.
You've been getting 2 like every week. This week is
Yeah.
like
You like every day.
25.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me
2,
quickly
3,
explain.
25.
Let me quickly explain. He's been buying these for the last
It's like a
month,
Matt Story problem.
month and a half for me, and I've been buying him astronauts for the last month and a half, and then we are trading. So this was like a month and a half of picking them up. I think a little bit more maybe. So that's over a decent amount of time. That's like, if that was 5 weeks, that's 5 a week. That's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
5
Yeah.
a week. They're $6. No, $4.99. That's $25 a week.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
And
buy
I-
two
guys,
Millennium
$100
Falcons
a
on
month.
that.
There's a really big thing coming up in my future that I got a really good trade. I'm trading some stuff on. And I'll be picking that up in like a couple weeks once I get back from my trip. And I'm really excited about that. I'll tell you guys after the show. So yeah, but yeah, so that's all I'm doing. This is Lego wise. I heavily got into the game Lego Racers, the 1999 one. And honestly, when I first started playing it, I was like, will this hold up? And it does. It is actually a really fun game. I kind of beat it, so it's not as much fun anymore, but it's been a lot of fun.
Was it really good?
Gosh. But because of the new game that we're going to talk about in a little bit here, I really wanted to play the original. It's like Mario Kart, but in my opinion, better. Like if you compared it versus the N64
Hey,
Mario.
that back.
No. If you compare,
Take
so
that
this came
Mario
out the same time
Kart.
as the N64 Mario Kart. This one would actually be better, in my opinion. It's actually so good. And I was really surprised. Like the power-up system's a lot different and a little more Lego-wise. It's also fun to me because you get to play as original Lego characters like a Johnny Thunder and Basil the Vat Lord and Redbeard.
Not sponsored.
No. I mean, you can't even
We
buy the
wish.
game anymore. It's like so hard.
So hard.
But
Well, that's interesting. That's
yeah, it was a
very
lot of
interesting.
fun. I was trying to stream it, but it didn't let me. So I need to figure that out. So Matt,
Yeah.
how was your week?
Yeah, Matt, how was your week?
My week was great. But first, before I get into my week, I also want to welcome in our viewers. Welcome, Jude.
You beat me to it. I was about to do that.
Welcome, Gabriel. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Let us know how your week is going in the chat or in the
Yes.
comments if you're watching this in the replay.
Oh, and make sure you hit that thumbs up while you're watching.
Yeah. And don't forget to go to Spotify and check us out if you're not already there. And we appreciate
Oh.
our audio listeners. Thank you.
And if you made it this far, comment banana.
Oh.
We're not to the end of the show yet.
If you've made it 9 minutes
I
and
don't-
52 seconds.
I don't know. It takes a lot
Comment
to get
banana.
this
I
far,
feel like after
so.
our beginning, maybe not as many people will be here. You're
I
right.
am so sorry. Hey, at least I didn't just like end the whole stream.
We need another
That
code
is
word
true.
for the end. That way we know if people made it to the end and how far they made it through the video.
Sure.
Stay tuned for that.
My week was actually quite eventful. In comparison to weeks past for me. I've been building a lot of Lego on live over on Twitch, but I have more to build as well. Banana! I have even more to build because I just opened up something today.
Dear Lord, heaven help us all.
This week I built.
You sell out.
Oh my gosh, we talked about this last week.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Matt. Sorry, I apologize.
I know
Jokes.
you're joking.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I know you're joking. If it would see, this is the problem with the avatar sets. One of my major complaints.
They're flimsy.
Well, these coral all break off all the time. So yeah, maybe
very
a little
delicate.
bit. Anyway, so we have the Mako submarine, which is $60. It comes with the sub. It comes with this coral reef.
I like that stingray.
And another coral reef, which serves as a minifigure stand. $60.
Kind of a
$60.
lot for not much.
Do you know how many orcs you could buy with $60?
He's got a point. He's got a point. I mean,
Like
Ethan knows what's
40.
up.
You know what? I would rather buy how many orcs that is over this. Because
Wow.
honestly, like, this is not... look, I was looking forward to this one. It's the only, like, human vehicle from the bunch. The rest are all creatures.
Well, the crab droid.
Well, the crab suit comes with the whale.
Oh,
So
yeah,
this
true,
has
true.
the stingray, which I wouldn't really count as an avatar
Yeah, it's nothing.
creature. But this is so thin. I'll take it off the stand. It's so thin. The cockpit, let's see if I can focus it, is open. Like, there's huge gaps right here and here. It's awful. This figure barely fits in the front. It has to lay down in order to fit
surely.
What?
Yeah, I gotta agree with this comment here.
You would drown.
Gabriel says the time bomber seems like better value for the price. I agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not just because I'm a Star Wars fan. Like, even if you're an Avatar fan, like,
Which I am.
That's the only, like, unless you're collecting all of the sets and you're a major Avatar fan, that's the only reason that I would say to buy it. Like, just to complete your collection.
That's not even a good one though. It's just like
no. I mean, it has some glow in the dark parts. It has new pieces like the dark turquoise banana and the lavender carrots. But
Matt, do you have the one with the crab in it?
Well, thank you for asking, Brad.
Oh, okay.
No, that was a perfect segue. We have once again, it keeps breaking off. I'm just gonna set this piece aside. We have the crab suit vehicle, which came with the pike and the tulkun whale. Honestly, I really do like this vehicle. On the other hand, this is completely closed up, as you can tell, compared to the other one. Comes with a really cool marine figure. This also comes off the stand, and the legs can pop out.
Honestly, like, if that was just a set, I would buy like 10 of them. Like, that would be a really cool little army to have.
Yeah, for like $10, $20, whatever. Like, 15.
It doesn't even have to be like an underwater thing, like just a crab droid in general.
Yeah,
right.
No, for sure.
Right. Look, I really like this build. This is a much better design than this. I don't know what happened in this one. I think honestly the reason why it costs so much is because of the flick fire bow, which I actually think is a little fun to. Oh, the bow,
yeah,
the whole bow.
The whole bow. Because the arrow, Matt. Not the
flip fire bow.
Show that in front of me. You know how that thing makes me feel.
I know. That's why I had to show it. But hey, it worked perfectly, right?
Flick fire bow. Flick.
So I really like the whale. It has an amazing mold for the head, which actually has 3 different parts.
This is
how many pieces is this? Is that what you asked?
No, how much?
Oh, this is $100. Dang. Which is still expensive, I would admit.
I was just like, oh, because I really want that crab. Maybe if I can find it on sale somewhere. I'm like, maybe not.
Wait, do they have the knobby arm or on the other side?
So this has a tail that.
Damn, that's actually not too bad.
Knobby? What?
So on the left-hand side, the most forward small fin it should be smaller than the right side.
Yes. So this fin, his damaged fin.
Yep.
This one's longer.
Oh, okay.
They both have things like bars that you can grab onto with the figure, so that they can ride it, which is kind of cool up top and on the fins. And just like the film
that we've all seen clearly.
If you haven't seen it by now, it's out. You can purchase it now.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus, right?
Get in the mouth.
In the mouth. You can fit like 3 figures in there.
Oh wow.
The whole thing is hollow.
Hey Matt, when you're taking a bath, does it work well with your rubber duckies? Like when you're
he's
swimming
got
around
a
with it?
great. That's a great question.
I have a really good idea that don't steal it, people. Don't steal it. But at Brick Fair, someone walked up to me and handed me, one of my very kind followers walked up to me and handed me a stunt spike with the bathtub. I really want to make a video of me in my bathtub with that, the whale, and like whatever else kind of fits. But I don't know what the idea is. I don't know if it's just me playing with Lego in my bathtub, but I need to find like a good sound for it.
Yeah.
And a good editor to blur everything out.
Yeah, no one needs to see that again. Okay.
I'm thinking about like wearing a snorkeling outfit or something like that.
Or like a bubble bath. Just do bubble bath.
Heavy
Bubbles everywhere.
Well, we're keeping it G-rated, people, of course.
Oh,
but
sorry.
Then lastly, we have the Metcaina Reef Home, which is more of a dollhouse style set.
Yeah.
Has a full interior with like a dining area.
Bye.
And a bed. Then we have a dock on the side.
These sets don't seem very sushable. I'm just saying.
No, they really don't. I said the whale is probably the most of the 3 I'm showing you. These, like I mentioned, it's all the reefs that keep knocking off. Anyways, it has a dock, and there's a canoe that can fit on it.
It's a canoe.
And then, like the rest, they all come with these mini. If it will stay together. These mini reefs that serve as minifigure stands, which, I really like the idea of having something like this in the set to show them swimming, but with all of them combined together, you get so many of them that it seems a little overwhelming. Now, granted, if you just bought one set, having a stand to put everything together and display it better is really nice, but like I mentioned, it's going to take up an entire shelf if you get all of them together. Lisa says, I can see Matt wearing a tuxedo in the tub to keep it G-rated.
Now I just want to see this. Like Matt in the tub wearing a tuxedo just with his toys.
If you want to see me in a suit, it'll have to be my birthday suit.
Oh, G-rated content, Matt.
I thought
G-rated content.
Matt, that's for a different platform we don't talk about, okay?
Lego fans? Oh, okay.
Matt's trying to see how quickly he can lose that LAN membership.
No. Everybody knows I'm joking. But lastly, I got the new gift with purchase that will be coming out on April 1st through the 9th for purchases of $200 or more, which is a lot. It's a lot. But we'll be discussing
that's like any set. That's like any set at the Lego store. It's like buy a set. You'll get that gift with purchase.
Yeah, true. Nowadays, right? Everything's $200 plus.
Right.
That's I have a lot of thoughts, but I'll wait.
We'll talk about it. Catch our news segment in like a half an hour. Zane, how was your week?
My week was actually cool. So I've been asking Ethan to make me a mock of my car, my Dodge Charger. And I actually built one myself. But
you did it.
I did. I'm the genius, though, that I took it to work because I was super proud of it. And I have the Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline. And I wanted to put it next to it. And then I forgot it at work today.
I forgot. I would have loved to see it.
I have a picture of like the backside of it, but it's not all that great. So I'm not going to show
the backside.
Well, like, because like a Dodge Charger, the backside is like the taillight strips, like, and I made it and got rid of it and made it and got rid of it like 4 times.
Zane, you know what you should do?
I'm
get a light kit for it.
Oh, I could do that. I have none of my lights on right now, too. Oh, whoops.
I'm proud of you, Zane.
Thank you.
You are
Proud of you,
amazing.
Zane.
Thank you. I used some good parts usage.
I won't be proud until I see it, Zane.
I used headlight bricks, for like the tail light. That way they like
You had
slide inside. I used
Yeah.
some Travis bricks. I put door handles in it.
Did you use a headlight brick for the headlight?
Nope. I actually no, I did. I used a black headlight brick for with a blue translucent part right there.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
And then I
like that.
used I don't know what these pieces are called. What's this piece called? What's that little looks like a tooth type thing?
Oh, I know what you're talking
Tooth?
about, but it's like it's a 1x1 with a tooth coming off it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a tooth piece.
Is that what it's called? A tooth piece?
That's what
Tooth
I call
piece.
it.
I don't know.
What we're gonna call it.
That's what I got.
I always feel like it's a tooth. I always feel like it's a tooth. But
I've
like I made it
accidentally
super what?
I was gonna say I've accidentally stabbed myself on one of those before.
Ooh. I made it super blocky the first go around, and then I got rid of it and then used some slope pieces and then took all that off and used like round pieces. And then instead of using a 1x2 that has like a reverse chair looking thing, what do you call that? So where it's a
Oh,
bracket,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's
right? It's a 1x2, but like on here it would like I could click it on here, but it puts studs on the face of it, like it goes.
It's
and
a
you have
snot,
some two.
It's a snot.
Oh,
brick,
it's like
but
a bracket.
Yeah.
Or a-
bracket. Oh, I started with those instead of headlight bricks, and then I found enough black headlight bricks, so I took it off and had to change that. And then to make the exhaust more accurate, I had to take some pieces off and put the exhaust back inside of it. And it has 5 seats, and I can fit 5 minifigures in it.
That's
Ooh,
pretty
nice.
cool.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah. What can I say? I am sheer excellence, so I do like that everyone else knows this as well. But
You
that's
know,
honestly
Zane's gonna become a better mock builder than Ethan here soon.
I
Like,
will. I made
Oh,
one
I
car
think he
and some
already
things.
is.
Like,
I'm
I
sure
made
his
one-
took less than 10 minutes.
Well, Ethan
took
didn't
me
even
like
build
4
anything
hours.
this week. Ethan didn't even build a mock this week.
Ethan's
Yeah.
like, I now gotta build
I think-
a better car.
Let's see.
I hope-
What, did I know what I let's see what I don't
Oh,
think
that's what Zane's actually trying to do here. He's trying to like push Ethan to make.
I
a better
bet Zane
car.
didn't even make anything, and he's
Yeah.
just trying to get Ethan to build something.
I did too, Ethan. If you can outbuild me, I would love to see it, but that's not what I did it. I will show everybody. I will send y'all pictures. I even texted y'all when I did it, and nobody responded. Yeah, I made a
That's
really
what
crappy
that
version of my
text
car.
was.
I had no idea what you were trying
Yeah,
to say.
If you would have responded, I would have communicated. Been like, yeah, my
I
car.
was
Remember, I've been
like,
trying to
I
get
have
Ethan to do
no
this?
clue what this text is. but-
All
actually
crickets.
right?
Like, guys, I made a really shitty. Or sorry, yeah, that's
no,
what I said.
that's not what
That's
you
what I
said.
said. That's what I said.
Okay,
No, that is not what you said,
I'm pulling
Zane.
up the text right now.
Someone pull it up. What did I say?
I have it.
I made a very.
it's hard to
clarity
interpret
vise
Zane
of
sometimes.
my car. Lol.
I made a very clarity vise on of my car. LOL.
I was probably saying a very crappy version. and it
A
didn't
very
translate
clarity vise, VIES. A very clarity vise on of my car. LOL.
version. Yeah, so texting.
We
it
need
went
to make
vise
this a
on.
game show. Interpret Zane.
Also, that you sent that text right after I sent like 4 long paragraphs
Yeah.
about something I was trying to talk to you guys about. So I was like, this makes no sense. So,
Yeah.
Anyway.
all right, I think
that's
we
what I
need to
did.
Move on.
I think that's how our week was. Let us know how yours was. Hope it was better than ours.
Matt, do you want to start us off?
I just-
with the GWPs.
Yeah, and then our longer conversation can
Yes.
be
Where's the
2K racing game.
do we,
Um,
you know what? I
Spoiler
want?
alert.
You know what I want?
What?
What
Where
do you
is
really,
it?
really want?
I want to see it. I want it played before we continue.
Oh,
What?
It-
What-
it's
what do
right
you
there.
want?
I'm waiting for it.
Do you want?
And now for breaking news.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted breaking news. Wait, why did you end before the smile?
I didn't.
So we have this week new gift with purchase drops. I have the lovely Houses of the World 2 set right here. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. Because I can look at the box more directly to tell you if something's a sticker, or et cetera, et cetera. This has a $200 US price threshold. I did not pull it up for the other countries. I apologize. It runs April 1st through the 9th. And it's all themes, the Lego store. It's not, you have to buy classic, you have to buy Star Wars. You can buy any theme and it'll apply for that.
Good.
It's more a North African style house is what Lego.com says. And it's one of these modular buildings that will go with the other gift with purchases. They're trying to create somewhat of a series here.
4 or 5 of them, I'm pretty sure. If I remember,
Yeah,
like a mini GWP type of thing. I don't mean GWP, like a mini modular city.
Yes,
yeah,
and these are reflective of other world styles.
Mini modular.
I love the idea, but this is not worth.
Not as a gift with purchase.
No, I think this would have been such a better sales thing, because people would buy this up for parts. People would buy it up to get multiple, so that maybe they can add 2 of them together to finish the backside of the house.
Well, even if it was, to me, if it was like a $100 or like a $50 GWP,
yeah,
because there's a lot of sets that I wouldn't mind picking up for like $100, right? And you get this, but $200 now, that's starting to, it's a lot for just this.
Yeah, no, it's a lot, and
even
worse. Go ahead, Brad.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Well, I was just gonna say, even worse, all the parts are stickered.
Oh.
But according to Tiago's review, I haven't opened mine yet, obviously. But according to his review, it comes with an extra sticker sheet. So that's something at least.
Okay, so this is my problem. There's nothing in this set to me that I see as valuable. Because, it's a cool house, don't get me wrong, but I could probably buy all these parts.
Yeah.
I don't need the sticker sheet, because if you look at it, the sticker sheet doesn't really matter.
It's ornate decor. It's not specific to the model.
No.
For me, something like I'm using this as an example. The 190 you had to spend to get the Blacktron Cruiser, I was like, okay, that set is valuable to me because there's history behind it. There's a reason people want to get this. There's a figure in it, and it's a cool figure. Not $200 worth, but everything worth. I was like, okay, this is worth me spending $200 to get. This, I don't see any of that value. And it's not just because a mini city sounds cool. That's perfect for people who want, have less space to do that. But no.
Yeah,
it just
I don't see people going to the Lego store spending $200 in order to get this. This is a consequential. The new Indiana Jones sets came out. The Up House came out. I'm gonna go to the Lego store, and they end up getting this.
It's a circumstantial GWP. It's not.
Yeah.
No one's going for this. Nobody wants this specific. Okay, I can't say nobody, but I feel like a very select few are going for this. I'm gonna go make sure that I spend $200 or get to $200 for this. Because if I knew this was a $200 purchase and what I wanted was $150, I wouldn't find something to make it $200. I'd just I missed out on it. Oh well, nothing crazy.
Yeah, this is when you accidentally spend the $200 and you get it.
Yeah.
And you notice it feels like Lego is very strategic when they put out good GWPs versus consequential ones like this. When there's a really good theme coming out or a really good wave of spring sets, you get something like this. Whereas when did Blacktron come out? What came out with Blacktron?
It was January 1st, so that wasn't a bad move.
It's a good marketing.
The Bionicle one was the crazier one for me.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is there's crappy sets, but a good GWP, so you're going to buy all the crappy sets. Whereas this is a crappy GWP, and you're going to buy all the good sets to get the crappy GWP. So either way, they just make tons and tons of money, and they get rid of all their GWPs and all of their sets. And so
they do it very strategically, because I got Forest Men when I got the Optimus Prime, around the same time, and I think they were also trying to market that set. So it goes to, they don't pair together. But if you want a good GWP, you can get an expensive set that easily hits that price point.
It's like the Harry Potter GWP doesn't come out when the Harry Potter stuff comes out. It comes out 3 months later. And at this point, I think a lot more people are realizing don't go the first day unless if a castle set to me comes out, it's worth me going the first day because I'm a content creator. But besides that, like I'm waiting for Rivendell until it's double points. I really do want that set, but I'm also gonna wait up till I save up for it and it's double points because otherwise it's not worth it for me at all.
That'll be a few years down the road.
Also, Lisa, I am just reading off of what Lego.com said. This is North African, and you'll notice that there is a lamp, like a genie lamp, out in front. It's almost like whatever the style of building is in Aladdin.
I was about to say, yeah.
I was gonna say that's exactly what it looks like Egyptian.
By the way, don't pick on me, dude. Jude's got my back. He's got my back.
Zane has a friend. Moving on, we have the Flowerpot, which does not have a price threshold, and it would work perfect for around Mother's Day. I
That's
should
a weird
release then.
GWP.
But
I actually really like how this looks.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I'm gonna get it, but like,
no, yeah, I completely agree. Which probably means it's going to be like another $200
Oh dear lord.
purchase.
Those
I don't
like
know.
those-
I have no idea.
Those parts came in troll sets, and I want them.
that's the only thing I could think
The
of too.
vase?
Wait, so this was announced by Lego, but it's a GWP?
It was on their website.
Huh.
But there's no price threshold.
We don't know when it's coming out. We don't know what the price threshold is.
They're just gonna
gotten the
sneak it
image.
into your bags as you leave. They're just like, here you go.
I could see this as around a Mother's Day thing, honestly.
You know,
Anybody know when
something
Mother's Day is?
I was scrolling on Instagram a couple of days ago, and what I think it was London Bridge Bricks. He posted "Happy Mother's Day," and I panicked for a second, and I'm like, "Oh no!" And apparently, Mother's Day is different in Europe than it is here.
What?
So I thought that was
Oh,
the
it
strangest
is?
things.
Yeah,
What?
didn't realize
I-
that.
Yeah,
Wow. It's not
I
a
had to look it
worldwide
up.
day.
I was like, "Yeah."
Wait, one second. I'm looking this up.
Wow. That's
Wow,
weird.
Okay. That's interesting. I guess it's like Martin Luther King Day, like, and we have those, and then
Oh.
they have like bank days, which is like
March 19th.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like, I had a mini heart attack. I was like, "Oh, I didn't get anything."
yeah.
I
Well,
can make some flowers out of Lego. What am I gonna do?
you think your mom would get
I
tired of
think this is
having
the
Lego
last year
flowers?
that I can say I'm her gift.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, is this something? Okay, let's just say it's $150 to $200. Is this something that you would like go to seek out as a gift with purchase?
At
No.
this point, the only GWPs I seek out are ones that like are referencing old Lego themes or like a crazy Star Wars one. Like,
Like a
it
lightsaber
has to
type
be.
thing.
It has to be worth it. It can't just be some generic bunnies or something like that. Like, it has to be something like this is.
Like Dooku's lightsaber.
Yeah, I mean, honest, like
The dark saber would make a great.
Oh,
it
I would buy
God,
anything and
yeah.
everything in a Lego store to get a dark saber like GW.
yes, but like, okay, something as basic as like, if again, like the three original themes ones they did, I felt like I had to get that because I knew we weren't going to get it again, and I love original themes, so I'd go back. Like, I don't think that the kitchen was such a great one from Star Wars, but like, there's been ones that are big enough deals outside of original themes and stuff that just look cool. They're good. I'd want to do that. But when it's like just generic flowers and animal, because that's what always happens, or this like random building thing,
Yeah.
it's not worth it. And I don't,
Well, the
I think
thing is-
Lego just doesn't understand. Like, I feel like Lego's getting very lazy with its GWPs, besides a few.
I think they understand what they're doing. I mean, maybe I'm giving them more credit than they deserve in that capacity, but I think they have strategically
There's-
picked out what they're going to make.
And I think there's definitely an audience with this particular GWP. There are going to be some
Yeah.
people.
I think botanical collectors are going to actually seek
Yep.
this one out.
Yeah.
Think so?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
if they have all the flower sets, they're going to need to complete their collection.
Oh,
true.
and this one's not just. And if that's the case, they're not targeting Lego fans with this one. They're targeting that outside audience, who will then go spend more money in their Legos. Yeah,
They're wondering what that conversion is going to be probably. To see
It's not that exciting to me though. I think it's
No.
cool, but it's different for sure. Different. It
The
has its
bonsai
own
tree is
vase for a
awesome.
change. The bonsai tree. I think the bonsai is cool. I really like that one. This is
a
just
few
like
weeks
weird-
ago, I was at the Lego store and I picked up some stuff. I remember I showed you guys that haul, and so I got this. I'm just using this as an example here.
the
Oh,
bunny.
that's so cool. I want that so bad. Can I have it?
Do you actually want this?
I'm joking.
Okay, because this is the crap we keep getting as GWPs lately.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
That's better than what we're showing right now. But still,
No,
I don't
but
think
I
want
think honestly
that.
those flowers are good. I don't think those flowers are a bad thing. What
But
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
want
say
that
is,
either. That's a horrible
this is
GWP.
generic crap. That is what I'm trying to say. Like, to me,
What
it's
I will
generic
say is,
flowers and animals. Like,
I
after a
think
while,
it's okay to have a balance, though. I think it's okay to have something really unique and exclusive for a GWP, but I also think that it's fine during those low points of the year to have just whatever.
I agree. I feel like some of this type of stuff, for example, is more of a purchase item. This is like botanical people, someone who wants something like this, put it out there, let them have it. And again, not all GWPs are going to be winners. And not everything is going to be Star Wars or Castle or old school. And it's good to have a variety, but it just feels like there's many things that are kind of falling short back to back to back.
I think Lego's perspective with GWPs are also different than what we think they are. Like,
agreed.
It's a gift with purchase. Like, I think according to Lego, you shouldn't be kind of seeking out the gift with purchase.
You should be like,
I mean,
grateful.
Sometimes they make it like that with those rare, like, exclusive classic themed sets, but with something like this is just like a bonus.
If they don't want that, then actually sell that Blacktron Cruiser, because holy crap, it would do 10 times better. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a big.
I agree with that.
Mine, because if they actually knew their fan base, like actually that Blacktron Cruiser, think of how many Fazoom would buy. Like, just Peach. Those guys would buy like 10 of them a piece over the year that they're out. The Forest, I mean, I would have done the same thing with Forest Hideout. I would have bought in 12. Like, I would just I've been like Final Force Battle Packs. Just kept buying them like over the year that they were out. And that's the thing. They would have made more money from that than the people going to spend a crazy ton to try to get them.
I don't know. You got 7, and how much money does that calculate to get it?
I mean,
he bought them separately though. Like, he didn't buy them all from Lego.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, one of them I didn't. I bought one of them from someone who isn't like it. The rest I got.
Oh, the rest you. Oh, wow.
Well, it was over a period of time.
The 2 weeks it was available.
Yeah.
Well, no. So for 3 of them were in the first batch, because I bought 2 of them the first day they came out,
batches, right.
And then there was 1 week later I bought. I got close, and I was like, I might as well just spend an extra like $50 to get it because I'm this close. And then that
$50 is a lot of money.
I don't know. At the time it wasn't. And then the other time it was when I got the castle, and then the Galaxy Explorer and Viking ship came with one. Those were each
my theory. I could be wrong. My theory is that Lego doesn't believe there is as much of an audience for those classic sets, because yes, there are people like you in the market that will buy up a lot. And there are people like Fazoom who would buy up a lot, but generally, I think their fear is that they wouldn't sell very well over a wider audience.
That's a fair point. Anyways, moving on from the Flowerpot.
Yeah.
Last one is a VIP point redemption set. We don't know how much it is or when it's going to release, but remember the camera that came out a few years back?
Yeah.
A year ago. It's going to be like that, where you spend your points and you get this set.
I like this.
I like the idea behind this, but it's also like, just give us a pirate set. Come on. Like,
so thinking about kids, like if I was to ever have children and I was able to redeem some of my points and bring this home for my kids, I feel like that would be fun because it's got a slide in it. Kids will probably have playhouses. It's like something that I could do with my kids. Is this something as an avid collector, as an adult collector? No. And that's something that we don't usually take into consideration all the time. To me, this is like, hey, I'm going to go buy something, but I can use some of my points to get my kids something as well. Let them build with me without touching my $250 to $800 set.
Don't touch my stuff. Here you go, kid.
Here you go.
The one problem I have is you have to redeem it off of Lego.com. Like, that's the only way to get it, is you have to redeem it off of Lego.com.
But
if you could redeem it in store, I think it would be better too.
They want you to spend your points.
Yeah. No, but that's what I mean. Like, you could spend it like, I go to my Lego store, I redeem 250 points or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I could get one at the store instead of having to wait,
True, 'cause
Like,
you could go
'cause-
home with it, right? Instead of ordering it.
Well,
I think that's
even-
a stocking issue, probably.
yeah.
I would
No,
assume.
I agree. It just I've done a few of these before, and it was difficult because then I had to like
Good
actually
evening.
order a crazy amount of stuff off Lego.com just to get it. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's whatever. But yeah,
Oh, by the way, and everyone who just joined us, who has recently joined us, make sure you smash that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That way you guys get notified when we go live, and you can come hang out with us every Tuesday here on
Way to
Sunbuds.
bring that up,
And-
son.
and now you can go to YouTube Music, and we are a podcast under YouTube Music. Because
I didn't know that.
YouTube Podcast is a feature now for those who don't know. And I made sure actually during the first part of our show that we turned our Studbuds thing into a YouTube podcast. So you can now go to YouTube Music and listen to us if you didn't happen to catch the live stream. So
Amazing.
Sweet.
That is cool.
Amazing. Spectacular. But yeah, I mean, this is something that is nice, but I don't see a whole lot of people really going after it just for a couple torsos. I mean, really, like that's what I see in this
yeah,
set.
it's
A golden treasure
we've-
chest.
we've gotten so many of those torsos recently. So it's
You remember those older palm trees, like those little
Yes,
like
I
the
have
round
one.
pieces that you could. Those are at least over $1 a piece, and to make a tree, you want at least 5 to 10 of them. I wish that piece would come back because that is a great part for palm trees, but sadly they're like really expensive.
How'd they
But
do this one? It's just a
Just which that's not a bad piece either, but it's bring back the OG palm.
I agree. It looks
Hashtag.
really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have for the GWPs. We didn't get a whole lot of news this week, other than
We
The
did
Lego
get
2K
a
racing
giant drop from Lego and Lego 2K. So if you guys don't know, there is the new game Lego 2K Drive, and we actually got a trailer that we're going to play here in a second. But just to give you guys a heads up, basically this is a racing game. You can play it with your friends online, but there's also story mode. Lego is actually branching out from TT Game. What's the Traveler's Tales. And they're actually trying to get some different games out there. And so they're working with different companies right now to actually get games. So just as a basic head up, I meant to screenshot all of this, but the basic game itself on Steam and some other platforms is $60, but on certain platforms it's $70. But I think that's just because of certain things. And then if you want to get the awesome edition, it's which comes from let's see, gets the base game plus 1 year pack, drive pass, Aqua Dirt Racer pack, and the awesome bonus pack. And you get a bunch of stuff, and then that one's like 100, and then it's like 130 for the Drive Awesome Rivals edition, which is a cool.
what stuff do you get with that? For
Boost ahead with the
$130.
base game, the 1 year drive pass, Aqua Dirt, and all that other stuff. 1 year drive pass includes a 2K Awesome Edition and Awesome Rivals Edition, also available for individual purchases. Base game card for digital order.
So they're expansion packs essentially, and like
yeah, and
the
you get free
DLC.
yeah, and there's features you will get that will be releasing over the next year that
Mhm.
like you'll get early. I'm pretty sure.
Like
that,
I
and then the
guess
drive
extra
pass
car
is
combos and all that.
yeah. So in
Maybe
the
guinea
drive
pigs.
pass is like in Call of Duty, you have like the like the game pass, or not game pass. It's like, so like the more you do and the more you level up.
Yeah.
If you have the pass or the season pass, you unlock like specific guns or specific. In this case, it'd be specific like rims or parts or helmets or outfits or something like
Zane,
that.
Let me quickly explain it to our younger audience who will get it. If you ever played Fortnite, have you heard of the Battle Pass?
Yes, the battle pass. It's
Yeah,
just
sorry.
essentially you unlock unique things that you
Yes.
you wouldn't get unless you have the pass. And
Man.
so it's another way to make money. It's another way to do something. Which this game, not really this game, but the racing side of Lego was expansion for a game called Forza Horizon, where in this race car game, which I love cars. You guys know that I love racing games. I
Yeah.
love actual cars, all that stuff. And it was one of the most exciting things. They did a Hot Wheels one and they did a Lego one where you could take your car and you could drive in like a Lego world, like Lego cities, deserts. You could drive Lego built like vehicles or your actual vehicles. And so it feels like that was like testing the waters, because this like the driver in this game, not like the person driving, but like the software behind it is almost identical to like Forza, like the way it operates and the way it interacts with you. And so it feels like that was kind of a trial run a year or two ago. And then they decided to take it and be like, all right, it worked out. People liked it. Let's make our own racing game.
Well, there's a lot more history to it than that, actually. So as I said, Lego Racers to 1999, there was also Lego Racers 2, which were both very popular games for its time. And they were just very different. And there are elements I did see in this. If you guys don't know, 2K, they brought out Marvel's Midnight Suns. They're the guys for like 2K, like golf and NBA. They do a lot of sports games. Like that's kind of their big thing. So yeah, and also there is a GWP, like a little car poly bag. I think it's, if you get the Awesome Edition or Rivals Edition, you get that for free. But here is the commercial. So we can watch this over. So it's very interesting from the looks of the game, as someone who does quite a bit of gaming. One of the interesting features I saw was that you can actually like change vehicles. So you'll be going down like a road, then you'll be going down a water hose, and then you'll become a boat, like
or a chicken.
So there looks like that's gonna be part of the game. Design of the car, you can like build your own cars in it. Now, the original 1999 Lego Racers actually had it and it was pretty solid. So I'm excited to see if they like heavily upgraded that to make it like better.
Is there open world stuff in it? Like,
yes. So the base game is open world where you get to go like race. I think this is the bad guy you're racing up against. You're gonna kind of start as a basic racer and level your way up, kind of like with most games. And you're just really like, there's different missions and stuff you'll be doing and be able to go smash through as much as you want and just race around. Like, and you can go explore all these different worlds and build
cheeseburger.
But the one big thing, and this is the really positive side of the game I'm hearing, I've actually heard, so I watched Emma Source's, I watched Mini Superheroes today, and I watched BrickingUpBrad's videos on this game because they all got to go out and play this game early. What I did here, this part of the game, kind of boring. That just like it was not the most exciting thing. Like you could have a little bit of fun with it, but it wasn't crazy. And that's just like the base level of driving around. But what I did here was the multiplayer was a ton of fun. So the multiplayer is kind of like Mario Kart, where you have 6 people and you'll race around a track and there's power-ups. And there's also a ton of different mini games. Like one of them was like red light, green light. And there was like a bunch of other different game modes, like mini games you could play with friends. So what I'm hearing is the multiplayer of this is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, I was very skeptical when I first saw this game. I don't know. I heard $70 and all that, but 60 is kind of base for games these days when they first come out. What I'd recommend is wait for it to go on sale, but
that's everything.
Yeah, I know, everything. But everything nowadays has gone up. Like every game, it used to be $59.99. Now it's $69.99.
What ticks me off is that you're not even. This is not just this game; it's every game nowadays.
Yeah,
you're paying for things that aren't guaranteed.
Yeah,
like the new Halo game. Well, it's no longer new, of course. That last Halo game that came out, it's like, oh, we're gonna make it so epic, and the DLCs are gonna be great. Haven't gotten a DLC up. I don't own the game, but they haven't made a DLC upgrade in forever. Like they promise things that they don't have to deliver on because you've already spent the money.
Well, it depends. Some games you have to pay for the expansions and all that stuff.
And that's the other thing. You're paying like $60 for it. What I'd recommend is when the game first comes out, there's gonna be a lot of Lego content creators playing this.
Yeah,
I'd recommend waiting till that happens, seeing what their reactions are, and look for people who are big gamers who are playing it and see if they enjoy it. Because honestly, to me personally, a lot of Lego, like I didn't enjoy the new Star Wars game as much as I thought I was going to. I found it a little bit boring, kind of.
Which Star Wars game are we talking about? We're talking about
new Force Awakens.
You play, that's out already.
Saga. The
Skywalker
Saga.
Skywalker. The Lego one.
Yeah. Sorry, the new Skywalker Saga. Like I played that. I didn't have as much fun as I thought I was gonna have in it, honestly. Now I didn't get crazy far in it. But like I think I got through the first 2 movies.
I think also, we're getting older, guys.
Yeah, but there's I don't know. There's Lego games I've played where I've enjoyed them still. Like I don't know. I think that's one of the problems I'm having with Lego games is they seem to target these audiences that are very kids, but also at the same time it seems like they're trying to target people our age because that's who's playing a lot of games and they know this, but it doesn't seem like they know how to make the game so that we enjoy it. And that's why I'm very excited with the multiplayer function of this, because what a lot of people are into right now is multiplayer, and people love racing it. Like, why do people love Mario Kart? Because you get to race against your friends and stuff.
Competitive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think I see promise in this game. Originally, I had a bad taste in my mouth. I was not looking forward to it. But honestly, I'm kind of excited. I do think I think Lego should bring some stuff back from the original Lego Racers game, like being able to play as original characters. I think that was like such a big draw of the original game, and I think it would be really cool to see them do that again.
Well, and they might bring some stuff in later on. Oh, Wrathful, by the way, if you go back earlier in the show, Matt said some G-rated stuff, so make sure you go make some funny content out of that. just content advice. So a different perspective that I'm taking on, because I love this kind of stuff. A lot of things that are going on in the video game community is a lot of remastered editions and remastered stuff, like Summit, like Metroid, Samus, Crash Bandicoot, a lot of stuff that you guys might not have played.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, have you ever played Crash Bandicoot? Whatever, Bandicoot, whatever you want to say. I don't know. Sorry, it's but like
I played that there, Crash Bandicoot. I don't know.
Well, so what I'm saying is this is like a testament to the past without doing a remastered version, like trying to bring that to a newer audience as well as the people who like the older stuff. I like the open world stuff, like in Forza. I love driving around and just driving and smashing and having fun and getting crazy. And then the fact that it also has that multiplayer aspect of it is big. And then if you had expansions or bundles, the only thing that I don't like about games these days is all these expansions or
microtransactions.
Microtransactions. As I say, I hate microtransactions because I like the game, but I hate having to continually pay, because you pay $60, right? But then you pay $30 for an expansion, or there's a car you want that costs 10 studs, 10,000 studs, which costs $10 or whatever it might be. That's not accurate to the game. I'm just saying in reference to other games, like you have to microtransaction to get these things. And so it's like just a money scheme, which I'm hoping that this doesn't flood you with microtransactions. But I like the look of it. I like the feel of it. I like that you can make your own car. There's going to be limitations, and there's going to be things that people like and things that people don't like. Yeah. So like Brad was saying, find someone who like a content creator that you have similar views and similar interests in, and watch their stuff, not just everybody's stuff. Because I can watch things all day long, and someone might hate it, someone might like it. But when my views align with somebody else's, like we have the same tastes, then I can relate to that person's a bit more than just anybody's. So, but I think without playing the game, from the views, I would say like a 7 out of 10, just from the trailer and the capabilities. It's not huge, not crazy, but fun. Like I don't know what to do this afternoon. I'm kind of bored, got some free time. Let's play some Lego Racers or whatever.
I think
the game kind of gives me Lego Worlds vibes. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that too. It's a free roam,
like an open world Lego game.
Yeah. I think this is the biggest comment. The multiplayer is going to help this game so much. I think we've had a lot of multiplayer in games in the past for Lego, but it's always been split screen or whatever, which I think, like, honestly, they need to figure out a way that you could play with a friend across the line, because that's how games work these days. It's less of someone in your house. And I think that is I think it'd be cool if you could still have 2 people on the same, like, co-op together. Yeah. Like, I'd love it if I could have a friend just on my computer with me and we could play.
I would love it if I could have a friend.
Yeah, good thing you got 3 right here. You're all alone, Matt.
But like the cool thing about this is it's cross-platform. And on top of it, I could probably play with all, the three of you. Because like Ethan, I know you have a Switch. Matt, PS4?
Mhm.
And Zane, you have a PS.
Everything besides PlayStation.
Yes,
No.
2.
Yeah, it's cross-platform, and I'm gonna pop it up at least on Steam.
Yes, Wrathful, it is online multiplayer.
Online multiplayer and split screen would be epic if you could do both, because a lot of games, for example, like Halo or something like that, newer ones. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they have local multiplayer anymore.
No.
It all online. So like, say me and my family, or me and my wife, or one of us want to play together, we have to have 2 Xboxes or 2 computers or 2 different devices, which is fun for like if we want to play together online. That's great for us. But say I don't feel like playing online with people, I want to play locally. Having the
Wi-Fi is
capability
really
of doing
bad.
both. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Sorry, everybody. I'm a failure.
I don't understand why they can't have both. They solved this problem years ago with a game called Star Wars Battlefront. You could play it online. I'm talking about the original. You could play it online or locally. It was really fun. And I don't know where games went wrong, why they started doing, well, it's only local. Well, it's only online. Why can't
Probably
they
with
have both?
storage. Like,
Well,
I'm sure
like-
that's
No, because we got beefy systems now that can handle way more than systems back. Like my thing is like, okay, I was playing Lego Racers, and I was like, you know what? It's really long since I besides Lego games, aren't many games that you could like. I remember going to a friend's house, you pull up the GameCube, you throw in Star Fox, go split screen, and we all start shooting at each other. Like those were great days, and I kind of miss that because that was spending time with friends in such a great way. So like I'm looking at this, it is single player, it's online PvP, shared/split screen PvP, shared/split screen co-op. So that's cool. Cross-platform multiplayer, and full controller support.
That's promising. That's promising.
Lots of capabilities.
I don't know if you could have 2 people locally and play online. You
probably at
can,
the same time.
but you could still play online or play locally. So there's still that.
True.
I don't know if it's
and the game's not finished, probably. I would assume.
If they got to play a demo, I'd say it's finished. They're just like going through and bug fixing at this point. Because this game comes out May 19th, so it's super close.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was this close. That's a late marketing campaign.
Very
honestly, it's like a month and a half away, so it makes sense. Get a lot of honestly, in my opinion, I like campaigns that are closer to the actual thing because all that initial hype, you don't have to wait a year for it.
Yeah,
true.
Because then by that time, that for me at least, it burns off.
Yeah.
I think personally, this is going to be, as a gamer, I'm really excited. I'm probably going to buy this because I can actually play it with friends. So as long as I get friends who can play it, at some point, get it on sale and I'll probably play it with friends.
Is it on PS4?
Yeah. I'm saying the 4 of us right here can play.
This looks pretty cool.
That could be fun. That could be fun.
Gaming Stud Buds episode, anyone?
Be sure to go and check out our merch so we can all afford the game.
Look, just don't buy. Just donate money to Project.
We'll start a GoFundMe.
All right, watch this episode of Stud Buds so we can get monetized, and then we can afford.
Be sure to subscribe, like the stream.
Yeah, smash that thumbs up, people. What are you doing?
Yeah. Any other thoughts about? Sorry, I talked a lot about the game.
The only reason I would buy it would be to play with other people. Like if that's something that we genuinely wanted to do, like I might fork it out. But other than that, it's not something that I would seek out. Like honestly, I didn't watch the trailer. I had watched Jonathan's and Emily's vlogs, but that was it. Like I just wasn't interested in it. But like it would be fun to play with other people. And from the gameplay that you were showing, like it looks good, but it's not. I don't have the time to play games anymore. No. I'm not as much of a gamer as I used to be back in my days when I was playing Minecraft after school every day.
Or during school.
Yeah, I remember that. Like us homeschoolers could play Clash of Clans while we were doing math or whatever.
Right.
Oh gosh, I was at online classes and play Minecraft. It was bad. I mean, I was still listening.
No
but, like,
wonder you don't know how to write accurate text. Zane, you don't even have an excuse.
I know. I can throw excuses, dyslexia, voice to text. I'm talking too quick for the Siri thing. I'm just moronic. I don't know. Dropped on my head as a child. There's so many. I've got scars on my chin from smacking
Dropped on your head when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Your wife
Many
hitting
times.
you.
Being
Oh, gosh,
beaten to
okay.
death.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up here. Yeah.
Ethan, wait. Just to be clear, Ethan,
Yeah.
Zane, are you getting this?
I kind of want. I mean, I love Mario Kart, and I like this. I'm really interested in this. I might. We'll see.
I want
If
Ethan
I
to
can
get
find
it. I want the four of us, even if it's just one session, we all play it together.
one time,
That
I
sounds-
think it'll be worth it. We just got to
We-
figure out how to stream it.
We spend $60 on Lego just to put it in the bin. I feel like we can spend $60 on this and just put it in the backlog if we need to.
I will say though, Zane, I
It's
mean,
just-
at least me and you, I think
Yeah.
we can play
Oh,
this
yeah.
whenever. Like, let's go.
See, they vote for a gaming session. One of these, maybe we'll do a special episode on like a Wednesday
Okay.
or something.
Oh, it's only
How do we
it's gonna-
stream that though?
I know how.
OBS. Yeah, it's easy. So go to Discord.
You don't know.
And-
Okay, even better. We all okay.
Separate streams.
Yeah, I was gonna say separate streams, but like PS4 and you'd be using a Switch, so it might be a lot harder to do. But
I wish we could
Hmm.
set it up in. It would be impossible to do, but I
No.
wish we could set it up like this.
You
That
can.
would
So
be
if
cool.
everybody had it, if you used OBS and like casted, the only problem is him with his Switch, but everything else
Well,
you
I
can
could
use
use
OBS
my
and then
Xbox One.
there you go, and then use it's called a virtual camera through OBS. So then you don't have to actually link anything. You just hit the virtual camera button, and whenever we log into this, instead of selecting your normal camera, you collect virtual
that's
camera.
so much easier than I was.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I'll help you out as much as I need to. I know I'm the oldest, but sometimes you gotta think for yourselves.
I was gonna. I mean, I could have suggested that too, honestly. Because I've set it up too.
But yeah, so it's
Okay.
a virtual camera. With OBS.
Okay.
All right, it sounds like we're doing this.
Yes, we will at some point do this. We just got to figure it out.
It's that
just
easy.
gotta figure
If
it
all I
out.
have to do is hook up my laptop
Or-
to my PS4, and yeah,
We do 4 separate streams, and you get
I'll
your
just-
couple.
I'll just put my phone and point it at my TV.
Yeah,
You can
there we
do
go.
that,
Hey,
whatever you
people
need
do
to
that
do.
all the time.
Get a mirror
And
where
then
it shows my
wait,
face.
Wait, I got a better idea. So we do 4 separate streams, and then we do a stud bud stream too. And then that's where you can get in, get everyone's views, and then you can get each person's views separately, guys. We got this.
Wow.
I think that might be too much. But
All you have to do is point our camera or whatever, our webcam to the TV.
True.
Technically.
let us know what you want to see. Let us know if you want us to play this game or not.
I'm
and
here. Oh, you know
how.
what? You know what? We're gonna put a vote. We're gonna put a vote on our Instagram and community tab after the stream. We'll get that out.
You know those videos where it's like Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Obama playing
Yes,
games?
the
Oh,
AI.
the AI. Yeah.
Oh, those
I
make
want
me laugh so
AI.
hard.
I want AI to make us the stud buds playing that game together.
Stud bloods.
Oh.
Buds.
That's not G-rated. That sounds gangsterish, and we don't need gangsters.
Sounds like a good band.
All right,
name.
let's wrap this stream up, boyos.
Everybody, thank you guys for showing up to the show. As much as you might not like us, we love you guys. And we're happy that you're here. We're happy you're spending time with us. Make sure you check out our merch store. Make sure you guys go down and follow us all on all of our different separate social medias. Hit that thumbs up. Check us all out. Brad has a comment as well. What
I
was
was
that,
gonna
Brad?
say, anyone have anything social media wise that they're gonna be putting out this week?
True.
That anyone should. Ethan, you got anything people should know about coming out to your channel?
You
Stay
can say
tuned. No. Stay tuned.
Stay
Zane,
tuned.
anything
Stay
from
tuned.
you?
Not for me right now.
Wait, I think Ethan's hinting to something. I think he actually does have something like, but he
I don't
can't
think he
say
does.
it.
I don't
With a lightsaber.
You don't
I
think he does? I guess
No,
time
don't
will
think so.
tell.
Time
Well,
shall tell.
Brad and I, we do have a very
special romantic. I mean, a road trip.
exciting weekend planned, going to Legoland, New York. So be sure to check us out on social media and stay tuned for our updates on that adventure, and tune into the live stream.
Yes.
where they will be hosting a junior master builder competition. That's the event we're going for, and I think we have special seats at the event.
Yeah, we got reserved. I'm like, if I walk in there and there's a seat that says reserved for Breaking Up Brad, I will be like, I've made it. I don't need
I've made it. Yep.
I could just like die tomorrow and be fine. Like if that's the case, if
That'd be
not,
pretty
I'll
awesome.
be very upset and I'll take a Sharpie and write it on there.
Oh,
I ran out of tea.
Aww.
Also,
But yeah.
On April 11th, I actually this past weekend did a for his podcast T-Fall Talk with Doodle Bricks. Did a recording for that, and it's actually gonna be a really good conversation, and I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. It's very long because we accidentally went a lot longer than we meant to. So
I'm still waiting for my invite, Doodle Bricks.
he said he sent you all invites. So
He literally did send all of us invites. He even sent me a message and said, I'm inviting all of you. So if you could pass
Where?
it along.
Where did you get these invites?
Instagram in your requests, not your normal messages, in the requests where like if you're not there it is. Go to your Instagram, go to your requested messages. It's
Oh,
in there.
3 days ago. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, Doodle
I told him I
Bricks.
was going to talk about it to you guys today. So
Yep.
All right, Doodle Bricks. Well, go check out Doodle Bricks.
Go check him out. So everybody, we love you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Smash that thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you guys all on the next episode of Stud Buds. Good night, everybody.